Hello, guys, and welcome to another edition of All NBA 24/7. I'm your host, Rishi Kapoor, and tonight's episode 25, I'm going to be discussing Dirk Nowitzki, who it's been reported will be coming off the bench this season. Because they did get Luka Doncic, they got DeAndre Jordan, two big men that they believe will start and will play a good role on the team. So. Dirk Nowitzki he said that right when we acquired DeAndre Jordan, I knew that I was going to be coming off the bench. So, this is just a testament to how much of a team player Dirk is. Because Dirk has been a superstar, in his career. He will go down as a first ballot Hall of Famer. Had one of the, most amazing careers. And, when he came into the NBA in 1998, nobody, if you were to ask anybody that, hey, Dirk is going to be an NBA champion, an NBA Finals MVP, an MVP, score over 30,000 points, grab over 10,000 rebounds, they would have been to like, okay, this guy who just came from Germany, but, he worked hard. Every day he, practices shooting with the same shooting coach he still practices with. And, just stuck to the same routine and always came up clutch for his team, always, just a team player. And, it's just very, very difficult nowadays, obviously, for a former superstar to transition into becoming a role player. I believe that Vince Carter has done a great job of that. Him being another guy and coming off the bench and reinventing himself. Somebody who's having trouble right now is obviously Carmelo Anthony. He still believes that he's a starter. But he never wants to come off the bench. But you got to do what the team has asked of you. And if you want to hang around in the league and continue to maximize your potential and play as many years as you can, you got to do that. And that's why, in my opinion, Allen Iverson's career was cut short, because near the end of his career, Memphis wanted to bring him off the bench, but then he's like, but I've been a starter my whole career. Name me another MVP or like an All-Star Game MVP, a scoring champion that came off the bench. But you can't go based off of your accomplishments and what you accomplished in the NBA. You got to go based off of the level of play that you currently have and the impact you can currently make on the team. And, I understand the competitor and Allen Iverson saying, okay, whoever's going to be starting above me, let me play them one-on-one. I understand that, but there's that, but there's another, testament to being the ultimate team player, which I believe Dirk is. Dirk can easily say, hey, I want to start. I'm a former MVP, a finals MVP. I've scored over 30,000 points. I'm a multi-time All-Star. I want to start, but he's just such a team player. And, the past few seasons, he has taken a pay cut as well. And he's never came off the bench. If you look at, all the games he started, he's basically started his entire career, but he's cool with coming off the bench because he wants to do whatever it takes to win. And, I just really respect that, Dirk obviously knows that, hey, I'm not the same player that I once was, but I can still make an impact. I'm going into my 21st season. I'm 40 years old. I have no reason to complain, about, playing time or being a starter. If he was still in his prime, like '07, and Coach Carlisle's trying to bring him off the bench, then I understand. Then you go ballistic. When you still believe that you're still in your prime and have, many, many years left of being, a 20-plus points per game scorer. But obviously, Dirk, had a pretty good season last year, averaged 12 and 6 on 46% shooting. He played pretty well, but, he knows, obviously, that, he can't, there's no good that's going to be done if he says that, hey, it's my last season, or, I want to start my whole career. I want to be known as the guy who started his whole career. But, he knows that in the improvement and in the development of Luka Doncic and, DeAndre Jordan, these guys who are younger, he knows that, hey, these guys can play heavy minutes and, they need to start, but, Dirk could play a few minutes, start, and then come off the bench, but he just believes that, playing in spurts, playing reserve minutes, coming off the bench, I can do that. I just love the way he's a team player. He has no problem. He's all about putting the team first and making sure these guys develop, all these young talent, all these young guys develop on the team, because they're going to be the future of the team. Dirk's going to only hang around for another season or two, but these guys are going to be with this franchise, and Dirk has just been the ultimate, franchise leader. He's played his whole career in Dallas. There will be his jersey retirement, will be done in Dallas. I believe that Dallas should make a statue in his honor outside American, um, outside the arena. But yeah, he's had such a great career, and he will go down as one of the greatest players of all time, and possibly the greatest European player, of all time. But I really, really appreciate that. I really appreciate him coming off the bench, and it's being done by former superstars. Vince Carter, Dwayne Wade comes off the bench now. Manu Ginobili, these guys are some of the greatest players of all time, and if these guys have no problem coming off the bench and understanding, hey, we're not the same players we once were, but we can make an impact on a reserved role, then all these other superstars like Carmelo Anthony should fall in line. LeBron James is a rare breed. Kobe Bryant is a rare breed. Michael Jordan was a rare breed. These guys are guys that went their whole career and you never even thought about them coming off the bench, because they sustained that level of play and knew that they could still sustain that level of play to start every game, but I really, really, have an appreciation for, superstars, former superstars that have taken roles and have become role players and taken pay cuts and have no problem with coming off the bench and let their ego out the way and don't become egomaniacs, because at the end of the day, man, it's all about the team. It's all about the team winning, and I believe that Dallas, right, is a sleeper, right? And in the West, I mean, they got Harrison Barnes. They got Dennis Smith Jr., who had a great first year. Acquiring DeAndre Jordan, one of the best defensive players in the league. Luka Doncic, who has a lot of upside. Dirk coming off your bench. That team has a lot of upside, and I believe that they will be sleepers in the West. So I won't be surprised if they're right up there. And Dallas is a franchise that's sustained a level of success for a very long time. Obviously, I know they haven't made the playoffs the past couple seasons, but there was a stretch where they made it 10, 11 straight seasons, led by Dirk Nowitzki and the great owner Mark Cuban. So, but yeah, I really, really appreciate this move by Dirk coming off the bench, and I believe that it should be done more by superstars. If you're not the same player that you once was, you can't tackle on the same minutes. Don't let your ego get in the way. Always put the team first. So I really appreciate this move. Thank you guys for tuning in to my video. Let me know in the comment section below whether or not you like this move by Dirk coming off the bench, or whether you think he should still start. And whether you think that superstars who don't have it anymore or are on the downside of the career should do this often, not complain and not let their ego get in the way. Let me know in the comments, guys. I look forward to reading your comments. Continue to like, comment, and subscribe on my videos, guys. I got a lot more content coming through. The NBA season, the preseason, is almost upon us, so exciting times now. And yeah, stay tuned, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.